Hey guys, Achy here, and welcome to the video. We're gonna go ahead and try something a little bit different than what I normally do, but in today's video we are bringing you the ultimate herb run guide. This guide will cover everything you need to know about herb runs, including all the patches in game, all useful items you might need, and then we're gonna throw an example herb run into it, and yeah, with that being said, let's just get right into it. So first thing I want to talk about is quest unlocks. So these are going to be quests that you can do to unlock yourself an item that is going to greatly benefit your herb runs. So the first one is going to be Fairy Tale Part 1, and completing this quest is going to unlock you the magic secateurs. And if you are a brand new account, being level 1 farming, this will get you all the way to level 17. And on top of that, they increase how much yield you will get from each herb run, making them just essential for herb runs. The second item I want to talk about is going to be the Ectophile, which you can unlock by completing Ghosts Ahoy. This is going to be how you are going to get to the Mortania farm patch. The quest doesn't have a ton of requirements, so you shouldn't have too many issues there. And honestly, without it, there really isn't an efficient way to get to this patch, so I would highly recommend getting this completed as soon as you can. It's also just going to increase your GP because you got an extra patch. And yeah, we're going to move on to number 3 now. Number 3 is going to be My Arm's Big Adventure. This quest is going to unlock you the Troll Stronghold patch, which is also disease-free. It's another quest that doesn't have a ton of requirement and is definitely manageable by newer accounts for sure. And yeah, this is another one I would highly recommend getting ASAP, just for the fact that it's disease free and you're not going to have to worry about your crops dying when you plant there. Number 4 is going to be the quest Making Friends with My Arm, which is a continuation of the Troll quest line, and it is also going to unlock you another disease free patch. You're not going to be able to use the disease-free patch until you build something called the Fire of Nourishment. Once that is built, you are able to unlock the Salt technology, which will also give you a one-click teleport directly to the patch. So that's very useful. It's going to help your GP a great amount as well because it's another disease-free patch. So I would highly recommend getting that as soon as you can as well. Alright, so those are my recommendations for your quest unlocks to make your herb runs just easier. If you don't go ahead and do these quests, you aren't going to have access to very many patches and you're not going to be making quite as much money. And with that being said, you don't have to get them all done. Maybe just do one at a time and slowly work towards them. All 4 of them are definitely going to help out your herb runs though. Now let's move on to the achievement diary unlocks. Starting off with diary rewards that will help your herb runs be more profitable / more worth doing. The first one I want to talk about is definitely going to be the Arty Cloak. Even just at level 2 or the medium diary complete, you will get 3 daily teleports to the farm patch, which is huge for saving time and just making the runs more enjoyable. If you're a little further along and you're able to complete the hard diary, then it's pushed up to 5. And if you're able to complete the elite, you are going to get an unlimited amount of teleports to the farm patch. So I would highly recommend working on that. Even if you just get the second one, it's a good start and you can always work on it later. Next up, we're going to talk about the Lumbridge diaries. Completing them will give you an explorer's ring, which you can then use to teleport to the cabbage patch right outside Falador Farm. It's the same type of thing as the Arty Cloak, so the medium diary will give you 3 daily teleports, the hard is going to upgrade it to 5 daily teleports, and the elite makes it unlimited. So same type of thing, if you can even just get the medium done, having the 3 daily teleports to the patch just makes it huge. Even just 3 farm runs a day I think is a decent amount. So work on getting that done, it's going to help your herb runs, it's going to help your profit, and we are going to move on to the next one. The last diary unlock I want to talk about is going to be the Elite Mortania diary. This diary is going to unlock you the last patch in the game in Harmony Island. I put this last because I felt like most people watching this prob won't be anywhere close to finishing that. But if you are, it's definitely a nice unlock to get. But I would prioritize the other unlocks first, and once you're done with those, start working on this one, and that's about it, to be honest. Next up, we are going to go over a few useful items, and then we will do the example farm run for you guys. Alright, here we go. So next up, we're going to talk about a few useful items. The first one I want to mention is using compost. So there's super compost, well there's normal compost, super compost, and ultra compost. So I would highly recommend using ultra compost because it is going to reduce the amount of times your crops are going to get diseased. So it's very beneficial to make more money. The second item I want to go ahead and mention is going to be the bottomless compost bucket. This is going to reduce the cost of your ultra compost in half. Every time that you use one, it gives you one. So this is going to allow you to save on your compost and make yourself some more money, which is ultimately the goal with these herb runs. Now on to the next step. The third thing I want to mention is just playing on RuneLite. It has built-in plugins that let you know when your herbs are ready to be harvested, if they have a disease, and it's just super helpful overall to be playing on RuneLite. If you're not, definitely go ahead and download it. And with that being said, we got one more item, and then we are going to do the herb run. The last item I want to mention is going to be the Xerix Talisman. This amulet can be obtained by killing lizardmen for fangs. Then you go ahead and use the fangs to charge the amulet. Once the amulet is charged, it has a teleport that takes you right by the Hasidius herb patch. So that is very useful and is going to help your money again. So make sure to work on that as well. Recording has started. We have 1 minute in. I like to do my hops first. So I do a hop and a farm run at the same time. You can go ahead and farm white berries and cactuses as well, but I just haven't started that yet. You know, really just because I'm lazy, but hopefully we can get this done fairly quick. In the video, I will definitely speed it up so you're not sitting there for like 15 minutes. Ooh, it looks like we might get a level up too. But yep, so for me, I start off with my Yanilian hops. I first use the, what was this thing called? The Chronicle to teleport, the closest teleport to this patch that I know of. And then I like to go over to Camelot. Oh, look at that. We're getting a big one. We'll take it. There we go. Not bad loot for the first little patch. We can note our stuff on the leprechaun because our inventory is, you know, it could be better, but that's okay. Because they have that feature, I'm able to just bring all the runes and it doesn't really matter. Alright, here we go, on to the next patch. I guess I should mention all the stuff I'm using in this farm run is going to be in the video, so here we go. Harvest these bad boys up. Hops are actually very profitable. Like the seed only cost 7 GP and the hops go for 1.1k. Granted, I think you plant 3 seeds in the ground here, but still definitely worth it for sure. Next up, we're gonna do Trollheim. So for me personally, I like to do the patches that are kind of out of the way. So the Camelot one I did before, it has like a little bit of a run. And then I do the Trollheim one because I use the dose of my stamina and I want to be using it and getting the most out of it. The next few patches you don't really need to run to, so kind of no point in even taking the dose. But here we go. Let's see what we can get from the Trollheim one. Keep in mind this one is disease free, so if you did want to bring like Renars or Snapdragons instead and plant them there, that wouldn't be a bad idea to help increase your profit. And then I like to use the Ectophile and come to this one because again it has a little bit of a run. See how lucky we get off this. Look at that, 9 herbs. Not bad. Note these guys up, then we pick our limps. So I just do the limpworts at the same time because I'm going to be coming here anyway, so I feel like you might as well. And I'm actually just realizing that I forgot the skills necklace for the farming guild. So after this patch, I'm going to make a quick detour, go pick up that fire cape. I read fire cape in chat, so that's what I said. But go pick up the skills necklace, grab this boy quick, and then we can go get this herb patch out of the way. They have a cactus plant here and a place where you can plant white berries as well, so if you're interested in that, check it out. There we go. Thankfully this one wasn't dead. I think we only had one dead one this run, so we're doing pretty good. Let's put the limps in, note these boys up. And now we are at our down. Or our down? Our down? I don't know. Roast me in the comments. But here we go. Let's hope this one pays off. Got some nice herbs coming in. Oh yeah, and I should mention that I personally just use toad flax because if they die, you really aren't out anything, and I just feel like overall they're pretty nice. Nice way to make some money for not having to spend a lot of money. When you buy Renars or Snapdragons, you kind of have to invest a couple mil into a stack of seeds, and you know, it can be a little bit annoying if you're like me and you're a mid-level account with not that much money yet. But here we go, 12 minutes and 230k. That's not bad. And we actually started the thing with a minute, so yeah, sweet. But this is where I'm going to end the video, guys. So until next time, peace out.